I would like to introduce Mr. Veluchamy, who is a senior congressman and also personal secretary to famous Dr. Subramanian Swamy at the time when he was a law and justice minister. That's the time that Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated. He was traveling along with them all the crucial days when the entire plot was opened up. So you can ask him any kind of questions and he is ready to answer those questions, because we very well know about Mr. Veluchamy in Tamil Nadu that he opened up the saying that the real person who's behind the brain behind the assassination is none other than Mr. Subramanian Swamy. And he's the right person to say that. And he has the reasons. He presented himself before Jain Commission. And if you look at the media, we really felt unfortunate. The Tamil community itself felt so unfortunate that Subramanian Swamy is the person who put on the media to answer the to lead the discussion to hang 3 men. He is visiting almost all the media houses as raising a rhetoric about hanging these 3 men. The reason is simple, because once you hang these 3 men, the real conspirators or the conspiracy put to rest, and that is what you want. You can ask him kind of questions. And meanwhile, I'd like to introduce one of the senior political commentator and a senior journalist too, and an intellect, real Tamil intellect, and authority in South Asian events from the 80s till date in the Sri Lanka and Tamil League of Freedom cause, Mr. Rajendiran. And he is a person who can give what actually went behind the the period of the very crucial period of 89, 90, 91 and 92. It's a very, very crucial period that defined the policy of India, either on the entire globalization or whatever it is, or economic reforms, or to the South Asian foreign policy that affects India, that actually created a threat to the nation now. So I'm happy to present 2 veterans before the Mumbai court. And before I'm concluding it, I would like to request that Tamil community is not confined to few English-speaking persons, someone like Subramanian Swamy or Cho Ramaswamy alone. Tamil community has got intellectuals in almost every area and who have never put themselves before the media. And we request the media, which stood in hard times and which saved the nation in a very critical moments, to come with a clear discussion and a critical comment on this particular case, because it's not only saving these 3 innocent people, but you are holding a responsibility to protect the interest of the nation, the security of the nation, and the safety of the nation. We want you to raise the very critical and important questions. We are not asking you to support our cause to save these 3 men. We are here to ask critical questions. Please create a platform where people can equally discuss. There are other voices are there. The real factors are there. We lost 20 years in the suppression in Tamil Nadu. Even now we are facing 144 in Chennai for 20 years.
Still facing in Bombay 144.
So it's a kind of that's where we are all hailing from. So we want the media to take the responsibility of the nation and ask the critical questions. That's why we are all wishing he is ready to take him on a public platform outside Tamil Nadu, anywhere in India, anywhere in the world, and he can take him on. He is ready for a discussion 1-to-1 with them. If media is there or public is there, he is ready for that. And I want you to start questioning whatever the questions that you are. That's lingering in your mind. Probably you can fire your questions. Just before the assassination took place, where Danu is standing with Sivarajan and all. In this photograph, Danu don't have a bindi in her face. But there is a photograph after the assassination. She is laying into the pieces. If you look at what she is having the bindi. And likewise, we can list about 50-60 questions which are very, very critical. And we want you to ask similar questions here. And we are ready to answer those questions.
What is the point you're trying to make that he has a bindi and he doesn't have bindi?
See, it's simple like, how come the bindi can come into the place? That's the question.
Then what is the point you're trying to make? I don't understand.
I'm sorry?
What is the point you're trying to make from the bindi?
See, this is one among the entire 50-60 points that we are raising here. The one particular question is that Maragam Chandrasekhar, who's a senior Congress leader, whose daughter dropped the Danu into the side, son dropped the Lalit Chandrasekhar, dropped the Danu, who's the suicide bomber, into the side, was never investigated, was let off. And he can ask so many questions, like the actual investigation started about the next day, about 12 o'clock around that.
So can you actually say, the points before we can ask questions? So because there will be more clarity to that. So you need to tell us what are the discrepancies.
Around 10 o'clock. The actual preliminary investigation started 9 o'clock of the next day, that is 22nd.
Okay.
But the 22nd morning, if you check the paper, Mr.Subramanian Swamy gave the press report that assassination was conducted by LTD. How come he come to a conclusion before the investigation itself has started? He was a law minister. He was a law and justice minister by that time. That was one comment that he wanted to make. There was a video coverage taken from the stage of that assassination area, that the meeting, public meeting. That videotape was held by N.K. Narayan, who was IB chief that time. Till date, that videotape was not presented to the investigation agencies.
Till date.
Till date. And N.K. Narayan is made as a suspicious person by none other than the State Commission itself.
So can you just tell the commission findings which have not been implemented? Can you just,
He's fighting out. Because she's in the power, why this conspiracy was not brought out is what his fight all this time. He's fighting for this for about 15 years in nook and corner of villages in Tamil Nadu. And he almost made public meetings every week or so for the past 15 years in Tamil Nadu to take up his cause. He's a pure congressman. His family are Congress people. And he's nowhere related to the other side of ideology, but he's an honest congressman. That's the reason he's fighting for that.
Did you go to Delhi and have a press conference like you're having here?
We are trying to have that. We are trying to have a...
You have... that is the hard...
We are trying to do it. I'm sorry, we are trying. Because we are trying to sensitize these things with the press people so that they can raise the hard questions. That's our very objective. That we started with Mumbai. Because we feel that Mumbai was more liberal and more honest. And that's all.
International pressure that made the Indian government to sort out their own projects and schemes and policies. Now India is under the international pressure, Manmohan is under the pressure that the MNCs are dominating these countries and all these globalizations are going on now. So I don't know, I didn't do so when Rajiv Gandhi submitted to this international pressure or rejected the international pressure. It depends upon the Rajiv Gandhi mood. But according to the international mood of this country now, I think Rajiv Gandhi would have sailed the same boat as of now. That is what I felt.
So one question I want to ask.
A few questions before you like. See, there was one Mr. O.P. Sagar who was a security officer who was taking charge of the Rajiv Gandhi's security. But he was deliberately made to miss his flight from Vizag. And he supposed to hand over the rifle, the pistol, to the other security officer who was happened to receive him in Mumbai. He misses him. And the security officer who accompanied Rajiv Gandhi haven't taken a pistol or a rifle along with him when he went along with the Rajiv Gandhi. You might be asking a question, is that so important? If Danu was identified as a human bomb, but Danu was never identified as a human bomb, for one reason, that there was not even one metal detector was there in the venue. And more important is that this venue was not at all in the Congress list of campaigns, and police was allocated a different site and not this site, stating that this site is not a secured site to have a public meeting. This site was decided at the last minute, and Rajiv Gandhi came to the site. And when Rajiv Gandhi visited the site, there was not even the basic metal detector was not available.
On May 21st, a delegation from Tamil Nadu Congress Committee met the state governor, and they gave a memorandum to the governor not to permit the Rajiv Gandhi meeting at Sriperumbudur. There might be some danger to his life. And the governor instructed the police department not to permit the Sriperumbudur meeting. Despite all these odds, the meeting was permitted and the assassination was done.
And in the entire assassination, you can find not even one person who got killed in the entire assassination was, apart from Rajiv Gandhi, not even one congressman got hurt in the entire assassination. It's a strange event, like where a high-profile Prime Minister candidate was on the meeting, and not even a local Congress leader was not near to him, and not even a single Congress leader was there. And if you go to the detail, like the Sivarasan who was on the run was offered the home to stay by none other than by the Ranganath, is a Bangalore Ranganath, is a broker. He was pressurized to give that particular home to Sivarasan, and that Ranganath was pressurized by a person who was very close to Margaret Alva. So Margaret Alva's close person pressurized this Ranganath to hire a house for a Sivarasan who was a prime accused in the entire case.
Memorandum that you were speaking of, the memorandum which was given to the then governor saying that there is a threat to Rajiv Gandhi's life. Was this ever brought before the court at the time of trial or subsequently in appeal?
No, it was not brought to the court.
Why not?
The TMCC President Vadapati Ramamurthy himself met the governor and submitted a memorandum to the governor not to permit the Rajiv Gandhi meeting at Sriperumbudur venue.
Okay,
but it was not come under the court. It was not under the purview of the investigation. It is only a part of the Congress activities.
So it is a public document available now?
It is published in the newspaper. The Hindu newspaper has published this news. The Hindu paper on 22nd has published this news item. On May 22nd, Hindu paper has published. Hindu and all leading English daily in Tamil Nadu published this news item.
So they all already had their copy of the memorandum.
So this memorandum is given to the governor of Tamil Nadu. The news published by the English daily in Tamil Nadu on 22nd May. 22nd. Next day it's on news published.
Here you say some international powers. You're using Mr. Subramanian Swamy, but your report is saying it's deeper plans from international powers. Which international power do you mean? You say
International
power.
So I want to clarify. There will be 3 commissions appointed by the government of India to inquire into the Rajiv Gandhi assassination.
Yes.
The first commission is Verma Commission.
Yes.
It was appointed by Chandrasekhar government to look into the security lapses given to Rajiv Gandhi.
Yes.
This Verma Commission handed over the report to the Narasimha Rao government. But the Narasimha Rao government did not want to publish this report. So under the pressure from the Congress party men, the Narasimha Rao government was forced to submit the report at the parliament. The report pointed out many lapses in the Rajiv Gandhi security. And the Narasimha government did not take any action regarding this report. They simply shelved the report. Subsequently, in the Narasimha government, the Home Minister Chavan appointed a commission to look into the conspiracy angle of this case. It is the Jain Commission. The Jain Commission was obstructed by the Congress government itself. The government itself went to the Supreme Court and tried to ban or tried to obstruct the proceedings of this commission. After a long battle, the commission was under the pressure to release a commission's report in the Gujarat government. You know, the Gujarat government is under the support of the Sonia Gandhi Congress. So the Sonia Gandhi Congress pressurized the Gujarat government to release Jain Commission as immediately. So under pressure, the Jain Commission released some text, not a detailed commission, some 10 or 15 pages. That is why they are not, they don't want to take any action, further action. So simply I was and shelved the commission, Jain Commission. The Jain Commission deal with the conspiracy angle. The Jain Commission told that Subramanian Swamy is a suspicious person. He did not cooperate with this commission of inquiry. And Chandra Swamy should be inquired. The commission suspected Chandra Swamy's role in Rajiv Gandhi assassination. So he must be inquired into. He must be, so far till date, no inquiry was made against Chandra Swamy. Subsequent to that, there is one more commission, that is multiple disciplinary monetary agency constituted by CBI. This commission doesn't take its work yet. It is not taking its work yet. This Rajiv Gandhi case is not yet concluded. This process is going on. But even if it is not concluded the case, you are very hurried to have these three persons as accused. What is the justice in this? That is the questions we put before you.
According to you, why do you think Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated?
We don't know. But the Jain Commission says many conspiracies angle. Some international sources are there. And Rajiv Gandhi is emerging as one of the most powerful persons in the South Asian region. He was opposing to the American domination at that time. He was supporting the South Africa's fund collection project. And some more the people, Western people and the American, they didn't want to emerge Rajiv Gandhi as a superman in the Southeast Asia. That was one of the conspiracy angle discussed in the Jain Commission.
But he was, you were associated with Subramanian Swamy.
Yes.
And you say that he was the main conspirator,
Yes.
Subramanian Swamy. So you must be also aware of the motive behind the assassination. What was the motive of assassination?
Yeah.
Jain Commission findings refer பண்ணிருக்காங்க. இந்த ரெண்டு மூணு விஷயம்
in line with his questions. Actually, he didn't know what is the motive of Subramanian Swamy. So only Subramanian Swamy have to say that. But he can give you the circumstances because he was closely with them at that time. He was with them. The one particular thing is that when you were a minister, there was a movement report wherever you were going and all, coming and a meeting, attend the meeting and all. Till date, Mr. Subramanian Swamy's that movement file is missing. That's the one. Second, when he was in the Salem meeting was happening in the Salem election the previous day, 20th. He was asking that we should mobilize more funds for the election campaign. But Subramanian Swamy replying that, let's see whether the election is going to happen or not. That's the kind of comment. Because he come to a suspicious mode only after the assassination. Because of the way that he behaved. They actually don't know what is the motive behind it. That is supposed to be the responsibility of the SIT or investigation teams. But he is giving his version that what the odd behavior of Subramanian Swamy around that time. That's what he's saying that. Before the investigation started, Subramanian is saying that it's LTTE did it. But the actual investigation starts only the 9 o'clock of the 22nd. But by the time, if the assassination happened, the entire area would have been sealed. But the camera was missing. That was taken by Hari Babu, which is very, very key thing. That was missing. How that has been missing? Then the SIT team went and fought with the journalist and got it back. But likewise, there are so many pens that he can list it out. See, like there is a little inconvenience that he can speak only in Tamil. Let him speak. Probably I can translate in good. Please bear with us for this kind of an inconvenience.